Good day, everyone. My name is John Finley. I'll be speaking to you today about the communication challenges associated with economic globalization. My portion of this paper will be Section 2, Why is Economic Globalization Occurring? In today's economy, many jobs are outsourced to overseas countries because of less expensive labor. The ability of less developed countries like India, China, or Vietnam to induce American corporations or other Western developed countries to outsource the production of goods to a less developed country like theirs increases the profit margin of the corporation, thus enticing more corporations from these more developed countries to seek the same pledge from their company's profitability. Immigrants from other countries are making America their home at an astounding rate. President Obama said in a speech earlier this month, in recent years, 1 in 4 America's new small business owners were immigrants. 1 in 4 high-tech startups in America were founded by immigrants. 40% of Fortune 500 companies were started by a first or second generation American. The major markets in today's world, new major markets like China and India, are opening to other countries that can help expand business. Corporations within the developed nations can grow new markets by helping developing nations increase their standard of living and building new communities. Recently, Ford Motor Company's CEO stated that the company is expanding plans to use India as an export hub, including supplying vehicles to a recession-hit Europe, and expects as much as 40% of its global sales to come from Asia-Pacific region within the next 5 years. Deliveries to Chinese markets climbed 8.3% from a year earlier. For GM, Ford said its sales grew 7% to over 500,000 units in that same time period. Another reason for the global expansion is the transportation costs. Reduction of transportation costs have significantly assisted in the rapid expansion of globalization. Transportation is one of the least visible but critical components of the global economy, by supporting a wide array of movements of passengers and freight between nations. Reductions in costs have fueled economic globalization and will continue to do so in the future. Expansion of imports and exports, larger and more cost-effective transportation. Faster and cheaper transportation systems allow multinational corporations to build manufacturing facilities across the globe while maintaining scheduled frequent deliveries of parts and finished products. For example, advances in the aviation system allow businesses to substitute just-in-time deliveries from remote manufacturing plants in place of large inventories. Today, about 1/3 of world trade consists of shipments between branches of multinational companies. Another reason for the expansion and globalization is our worldwide communication abilities. The updated technology allowed in today's world allows globalization accelerates at the change of technology. Every day it seems that new technological innovations is being created. The pace of change occurs so rapidly, many people are always playing catch-up, trying to purchase or update their new device. Technology is now the forefront of the modern world, creating new jobs, innovations, and networking sites to allow individuals to connect globally. Think about the last time the new iPhone was released and how people stood in line to receive the new device. This type of innovation continues to drive the growth of globalization. Workers in different continents can now interact and collaborate as though they were all located in the same building. The expansion of international video teleconference, cell phone capabilities, and asynchronous working ability has significantly expanded the growth of international trade and globalization. The ability to communicate and interact across oceans, deserts, and cultures will cause the continued growth of globalization and the shrinking of the world as we know it.